Hey everybody, ciao, salute, good navin, hola, welcome everybody, good to see you here. Hi Gabriella, hi Angela, salute Anik, hey Michelle, hey Anna, hey Utkrishzo, I can't even pronounce that, but welcome, it's good to see you. Salute Fanny, hi Sabina, ciao Manuela, salute Cerise, salute Camille, hey Sivan, Yakshamash, Yakshamash Anna, I think is it Dobja is the right response, is that okay? Hey Dee, hey Gemma, hi Emily, oh good, everybody is here, everybody is finding their way in. Welcome to everybody. For those of you who are new here, you have found us, the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. This is our, almost our third year of doing this, and we are here almost every week talking about Mika and lots of other stuff, just keeping each other company for an hour or so. So we're glad that you're here, that you're joining us. And yeah, I see Renzo GZL, welcome. This is your first live here. Good to have you here. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Moira. Is it Moira Norge? Yeah, good to see everybody here. Well, yeah, I mean, we're sort of into our third year. I mean, April, I guess, is when I started doing them. But, you know, yeah. So anyway, I had a little bit of a disaster right before I went live today, and that's why I'm at a funny angle. I knocked everything down and got the lighting all wrong, everything that I had all set up. So that's why we're a little bit discombobulated today. But I think we will overcome that and forge ahead. Hey, Bex is here. Hey, happy birthday. And I should start the way I do most weeks by wishing anybody who is celebrating or about to celebrate or who has just celebrated a birthday or an anniversary, any other kind of milestone. Congratulations. Hope you have a chance to celebrate with your family and friends. It's, you know, crazy times, and a lot of people are still quarantining or self-isolating, and, you know, we are not necessarily getting together as much as we would like to. So I hope you have a good birthday or anniversary celebration if you're celebrating. It's good to see so many people here. Hi, Laurie. There's Ina and Ciao Carlotta, and Andrea is here. Hi. There's Lisa. Oh wow, we have a full house. That's great. I'm glad to see you all. So just getting started. Every week I try to bring you some news, and we have not had a lot of Mika news since December. When he announced several concerts in North America and a couple festivals. We're still holding our breath and keeping our fingers crossed that we're going to get some more dates announced soon. We haven't heard anything more official, and you know, until I hear it from Mika's team, I can't confirm anything. There are lots of rumors always floating around, but I haven't had any confirmation of anything official yet. Somebody new here is asking where I'm from. I am in Washington, D.C. in the U.S. And as you might see from all of the names flashing on the screen here, we have fans from all over. I see fans from Bulgaria, Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany, the Netherlands, who else is here that I saw? UK. Somebody just said they were from someplace, where is it? Pakistan. So yeah, we've got people from everywhere here, and we are happy to meet people from new places all the time. The other day, I got a message from a fan in Mauritius, and that's the first time I've ever spoken to anybody in Mauritius. And it's kind of cool to think that Mika's music has reached all these far off places. And I'm always interested to hear how people learned about him. And a lot of people, as in the case with this fan from Mauritius, had seen him on The Voice, in the French version of The Voice. A lot of people have seen him on X Factor in Italy. And then just some people have heard his music on the radio or streaming and seen him in concert. And yeah, so it's interesting to see how the music spreads all over the world. And I'm glad that you found your way here. So yeah, so really not much new in the way of Mika news. And as far as the fan club news, not really a whole lot new there either. I will tell you, we concluded our 15th anniversary celebration last week. And we are starting to send out prizes to the winners. So keep checking your mailbox. It'll probably take a couple weeks to get them all sent out. But I know Karen and Leslie or Silver over on the MikaFanClub.com, and I will be sending the prizes out a little bit at a time. So yeah, so please be patient with us if you won something from us. We will be having some more competitions and games, giveaways as the year goes on, as we continue to celebrate 15 years. But our first wave is done for right now. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Sort of leading on from that, we do have a new anniversary logo that we have been using on social media and on the website. And people have asked about merchandise with that new logo. So we do have a few items, and they're going to be very limited edition. But we'll make them available for a couple of weeks, and I'll be posting links for those on the MikaFanClub.com website later today. So if you are interested in getting a tote bag or some buttons or a mug with the new logo, those links will be on MikaFanClub.com later on today. And finally, well, not finally, but also I wanted to say anybody who might be going to see Mika at his concert in Brooklyn, which is April 5th, or at his concert in London on July 3rd, we are going to be having some fan get-togethers, since people will be coming from all over for those. And right now, I have a couple polls on MikaFanClub.com just to determine how many people would be interested in those kind of events. So if you get a minute, go over to MikaFanClub.com, and you should find those threads, those topics in the before the show section of the forum, and you can cast your vote in the poll to let us know if you'd be interested in doing a dinner or some other activity with the fan club as a big group to sort of celebrate. So yeah, let's see here. Lots of your comments are going by so fast, it's hard to keep up and talk at the same time. So I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your comments here. I saw somebody said, Savon said something about getting the mug, well, that she designed. Michelle and Savon. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I think you should definitely have a mug with the logos, the new logo that you worked on there. Let's see here, what else? Maria and Only says, what about the storm that Mika talked about? I think he's in an Instagram story last week. He said it was the calm before the storm. So we can only hope that means that he's got a lot of activity coming up soon. I don't think he was talking about an actual weather event. I think he was talking about maybe a lot of stuff going to be happening soon, but we just have to be patient. And nothing more has been announced yet, so let's just keep our fingers crossed that we learn something new soon. Yes, the mugs today are 40% off on Zazzle, so if you are interested in a mug, today would be a good day to order, and I will get those links on there later on after I get off of here. Let's see here. Maureen says her first Mika concert will be in Brooklyn. That will be, you're in for a treat. It's going to be crazy, but you are going to enjoy it, I am sure. Let's see. Any other Mika fan club news for you guys? Not really. It's kind of a quiet time now after we've recovered from the anniversary celebration and all. So we're just a little quiet right now. I did ask for people to share any questions in an Instagram story, and I did get a couple, and I wanted to just talk about that now. Some people have been asking about what people are doing as far as hotel accommodations in some of the cities, and where are people sitting and where are people standing, buying standing tickets and that kind of thing. And that kind of thing is kind of hard to talk about in a public forum like this. It's really better to talk about on the fan club, and even when you're talking about where people are going to stay, probably we want to talk about that privately. We don't want to advertise to the whole world, because not everybody is, a Mika fan or, Mika fan club member. So let's carry those discussions over to the forum, and we'll talk about those in more detail there. So we won't bore people who aren't going to be at the concerts. And one of the other questions we got was related to merchandise. I'll see if I can bring these questions in here. Oh, here we go. Is this going to make my screen freeze? Somebody asked about older merchandise. I think maybe this was Andrea's question. And the problem with the older merchandise is that it is not available on Mika's official store anymore. And yeah, you really pretty much do have to be lucky and find it on eBay or some other auction site like that. If you find that somebody is, selling off some of their old merchandise. Sometimes we have people come on MikaFanClub.com, and they are selling off old merchandise for various reasons. So sometimes you can get lucky like that. But otherwise, there's really no good way to pick up that old stuff. Like, I think this person asked specifically about the Songs for Sorrow, t-shirt that I have somewhere here. But when I knocked everything down, it's over there somewhere, sorry. But yeah, I think you just have to be vigilant and look on eBay or some of those other auction type sites, and hope for the best. So yeah, or every once in a while we do get old merchandise and we give it away as prizes when we're doing our competitions and our giveaways. But I think that's about the only way you can find that stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. I think we got, like I said, a lot of questions about the concerts coming up and all, and I really would rather have those conversations on the forum. I think it would just be better there, and more people who are participating can join in there. So yeah, and I think that is about all I have to yak about with you today. So I'm going to see if anybody would like to join the conversation and talk with me about anything Mika related or not. And I do see there are a few people here, so let's see how technology is and if it will let us in. Given the way I started out today, knocking everything over, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I'm going to be lucky today, but let's see. We're going to and see if we can bring her in. What's behind me? Hi, Michelle. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm a little flustered today because I knocked everything over right before I started.
You know what? It looks really good for everything that you've knocked over. I mean, if I knock something over, it looks like a mess.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, you have a very organized mess, I'd say.
Like I said, I knocked the light over and I knocked the stand that I have my iPad on here. And anyway, it was a mess.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm a
but
little
you
bit.
know what? You don't look as flustered as you have looked when you just finished talking with Mika. So, I mean,
that's the
have you
ultimate.
recovered?
Yeah.
Have you recovered yet?
Yes, I have. It's
Okay, good.
amazing how quickly you recover because you kind of like, want him to come back and do it all over again.
Maybe,
So
yeah, I can. I mean, I have to say, I have to compliment you because you're a very elegant partner to talk with. Of course, I
oh.
know because I've been speaking with you a couple of times already, and it was really, I was looking at it. I was like, Deb, so much respect for you because the two interaction I ever had with Mika, I think the first time it was when he crashed the Instagram live and I was on.
Right.
My brain froze. I was looking at the screen like, and the second time was he was rushing into the venue. So I was waiting outside with a group of fans and he was rushing into the venue. And the 2 seconds that he came by and I could have had an interaction with him, I hit behind Karen's back. So, that's how brave I am. So, I mean, props up for you for
Well,
holding up the conversation.
it's a little bit easier when it's through the screen than it is in person, I think. So
I guess so.
Yeah.
No,
So
but you do you.
somebody said, who is this? This is Michelle. Michelle is holding your drink on the forum and on here on Instagram, and she is a fan based in Germany.
Yes, very good.
And yeah, and somebody's talking about my poster. Yes, I very nice fan sent me the poster of Mika from Vars. So
that's really
yeah,
nice.
that was
it's
nice.
a really nice picture as well. So
yes. So I put it up now because I won't keep it there because I remember the one time when Mika did come on to the live, and I had pictures of him and he behind me and he said, yeah, that's really hard to talk with my face staring back at me.
Wasn't it the same? Was it at a concert where fans were actually wearing masks with his face?
Oh, that was something else as well. Yeah, people had masks that they held up and everybody had a Mika face when he looked out into the audience.
That's so creepy though.
Yes, I think he was creeped out by that.
I can't understand. Oh God.
So
oh well. So I just came out of quarantine.
Actually, no.
I have to say, yeah. So my daughter's classmate was positive, and then my colleague was positive. So I don't have to quarantine, but I self-isolated. And then my daughter was like, "Well, Mom, then we're together," which is good. And I have to say, my daughter had her birthday last Friday, and we were supposed to have a little party for her, but of course we had to cancel. I have to say, children during this pandemic are truly amazing. They were able to adapt really well to the situation. Of course, she was disappointed, but she said, I understand, it's okay, and we'll just do it another time when everyone is healthy and not at risk. So I thought that was really something. Like sometimes, of course, we started this IG Live thing just to cope during the pandemic, but
Hmm.
as us as adults,
Right.
and thank you for that. You did really well because I'm really looking forward every time to the MFC Live,
Hmm.
like a lot of that are here right now. But for children, you would think they what kind of you wonder what kind of impact it has, but for them it's normal almost. And yeah, thought I'd share.
Yeah. It's, I think your daughter's reaction was really very good and very mature, because I can imagine the disappointment. If you remember when you were little, how you looked forward to your birthday so
Yes,
much, you know.
yes, yeah,
So,
very, yeah. She's even better than me, so I could actually learn a bit from her. But it's really good. So now, no, so now we're all healthy, we're all good. I'm not calling out of quarantine. I'm calling from
good,
freedom. So that's good.
good. That's very
Yeah.
good.
So you
I
started
feel,
planning. Sorry, what?
oh, go ahead.
No, no, no. That you're going ahead and planning your trip to New
Oh,
York.
well, yeah. No, I was just going to say though, I'm a little bit nervous. My son and his girlfriend have been in
Okay.
Paris,
Oh,
and
okay,
they
nice.
they went last week, and my son is coming home today.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend is continuing on. She's got a little more vacation
Okay.
time than he does. So, and I'm sure he's had to test to come home and
Right.
he'll be fine, but I'm just kind of holding my breath that, he hasn't picked something up and it doesn't come up, in a couple days.
Yeah,
So,
of course, I understand. So will you, so
yeah.
that means that you won't see him then right away. You will, or,
Well, we're picking him up from the airport,
oh, right.
so
Okay.
we're
Yeah.
gonna be right there. So we'll
I'm
see.
sure you're going to be fine, though. I'm sure you're going
Yeah.
to be fine. But still, I understand your worry. It's kind of,
Yeah, it
it's
just
on our
weighs, it's
mind.
always there. It's always weighing on your mind.
It is.
So
It is.
anyway,
It is.
but yes,
Anyway,
in spite of that, we go ahead, we plan our trips and hope for the best.
that's the way to cope, I guess.
Hmm.
Always looking forward to something positive and something nice. I mean, wasn't it, what'd you say? Was it 10 weeks until New York?
It was 11 weeks when I posted the other
And that was a
day.
week ago.
So
And that was a
yeah,
week
so
ago.
it must
Yeah.
be just about 10 weeks.
Are you
And that's a
ready?
lot faster than I thought. And
Yeah.
suddenly it's upon us.
Yeah.
So
Are you
yes.
ready?
No, I mean, mentally I'm ready, but physically not prepared. No.
No, I
So
guess. Same,
are you
same.
ready?
Always.
Because you're coming across the ocean. So
I am coming across the bottom. Actually, I have to say I'm a traveler and I really love doing these things. And I have an extra reason to do so because I'm going to watch my favorite pop star with my MFC friend. So that's
yes.
really, really nice. And I'm really glad that I can pick it up again. I didn't travel because of the children, and they were really small. But
Hmm.
now picking it up again and appreciating it more, knowing that we're traveling during a pandemic. I mean, it's all on our minds, right?
Hmm.
And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to see you again.
Ah, likewise,
Yeah.
really looking forward to it. And I can't believe as I was starting to make some plans about it, counting the weeks, I thought it's going to be here way faster than I expected. So
True.
I thought it was, I guess because I was thinking of London being in July, and that's so far off.
And also
Um,
Christmas and everything. December is a super busy month, so it's not on our minds at all. And now that's out of the way, we can think of other things.
right. Yeah. So, but it's very good, positive thing to think about.
I think so. He gives us a gift by being able to look forward to something,
Hmm.
way in advance, which is good. So we have a lot of joy planning and talking about with and because I think in the end that's almost even better than the concert itself.
Mm,
Everything that comes with it and all the people that you bond with, talk with, plan with. I think that's really
yes.
cool. That's really special.
Yeah. I agree. And like you said, I mean, I like to travel a lot, and this last 2 years has been really hard not to go anywhere, not to,
Right.
to just be stuck at home. And
Hmm.
that's why Paris was so amazing.
Yes.
Well, it's not, I mean, that's one reason why Paris was so amazing, was just to be
Exactly.
able to, go someplace again.
Hmm.
Um, but yes, starting to plan for New York, starting to plan for London again is
Okay, good. Are you
also,
going to Boston?
I don't think so. I don't think
Say
so.
yes, Deb. Say yes.
I would like to, but I don't think so.
It's
But
not far away. It's not as far as Paris.
no, it's not. It's not. It's just logistics and
Yeah, I
we'll
guess.
see.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
guess. So are you traveling then by car? Is it far away from DC? Like by car or you go
Um,
by train?
Boston, I would probably fly.
Okay.
New York, I will take a train.
Okay. Nice.
It's only about 3 or 4 hours by train, so I'll
Oh,
probably
that's
take a train.
okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not too bad. And it's really nice
No.
to relax in the train.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like half the price usually too. So
Well, that's another reason and more flexible, I guess. You know, if you miss
yeah.
one train, you can get the next. So that's good.
Yes. Right.
Okay,
So
sounds
we'll
good.
see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, looking
That
forward
part
to it.
is easy to change. And then, as
Yeah.
I was telling some people yesterday, I have credits left over from when Mika canceled his tour 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Air air credits,
Yeah.
so I should be able to get some flights. Um, Use it for
Okay,
some
so you're
flights.
looking for flights to Boston. That's good news, Deb. That's good news. That's pretty much a
We'll
yes.
see. We shall see. We shall
Yeah,
see.
good. Either I'll see you there, so that's cool.
Yeah. Well, let's hope anyway. As far as as long as things continue on this path. So yeah.
You know what? Let's manifest positivity again. Remember when I
There you
said
go.
to you, no, for October for the Paris concert, you were also like, oh, I don't know. Well, let's just assume it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And same with me. I have a non-refundable flight, so I'm going. I'm going.
There you go. That's it. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and always
Thank you for
nice to
having
see
me.
your smiling face.
Same,
And
same, same, same. Thanks for having me, and
yes,
have a good
and we'll
night
talk
today.
again real soon.
Yes, very soon.
Okay. Take
Okay,
care.
bye.
Bye. Okay, here. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I did talk about this poster, yeah, and I don't have a lot of posters, so it's kind of nice. But posters are kind of awkward to carry around, and when you buy them at the gigs and stuff. So it was kind of a nice surprise to get this one. Um, I was also Michelle reminded me of something else I was going to tell you guys, and I can't remember now what it was. And I'm hoping if I scroll through your comments here. Um, mm, no, I can't remember. Oh, well. Oh, I did want to say also, for those of you who were here last week, you might remember that I mentioned about getting a puppy, and that's still supposed to happen, but the weather has been bad. We've had snow this past Monday, and we're supposed to get snow again tomorrow and through the weekend. And the puppy is in South Carolina, which is a couple states south of me. It's about an 8-hour drive. And the woman, the breeder who has the dog, um, is not going to be able to drive up and meet us. And if the weather's bad, we're probably not going to be able to drive down either. So no puppy this week. For those of you who asked and maybe thought you might get to see the puppy, nothing yet. So next week, let's hope anyway. Um, so let's see if anybody else can come in here and join our conversation. We have Arthur. Arthur, you are a first time person here, I think. Is it going to connect? Maybe not. Hmm. Okay, it doesn't look like Arthur is connecting here. Try one more time. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know why. No, it doesn't look like it's allowing me to connect with Arthur. So I'm sorry. I would have liked to have spoken to you. I don't know. Um, no, it just popped up. Arthur is unable to join. Sorry. Well, we'll try someone else. Let's see here. Ina. Goodbye, Gemma.
Hi,
Hi.
Deb.
Hi. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
This
and you?
is, I am pretty good. This is Ina from Bulgaria for anybody who
Hi,
is new and
everybody.
hasn't met her or seen her before.
Yeah.
Um, so how have you been? Okay. You say good like
Uh,
maybe not so good.
Not so good, yes, because my sister had COVID again.
Oh no.
Yeah, they went with her husband. They went to the Maldives and they were blocked there for
Mm.
20 days.
Oh my.
Now they are at home, but she's getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm like a nurse.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's so did she have a lot of symptoms then, like bad flu or
Yeah, she had symptoms only for 3 days there,
Mhm.
and then she was okay. But to 1 day before before she leaves the Maldives, she has fever again, and
Oh.
now is the first day that she's good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that she continues to improve and
Yeah, I think so because she doesn't have problems with the chest,
mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
and her husband only 2 days, and he's okay now.
Well, that's lucky for him, I guess. So,
Yeah,
oh boy. So,
yeah, but all the other things are good. I have a new office, and I'm very happy for this.
oh good.
Yeah, today was my first day in the new office. I chose all the furnitures, and I will put some Mika's poster
Aha,
inside.
there you go. That's good.
Yeah,
That will decorate it nicely.
yeah.
Uh,
And
oh, good.
here is very cold.
Is it?
Yeah, we don't have snow, but it's really cold
Ah,
today and yesterday. Um, but
today
it's
is
not.
today is not too bad for us, but it's going to get quite cold tomorrow and Friday. And, and like
Yeah,
I said, more snow coming tomorrow. We had a few inches of snow on Monday and then ice on top of that. So that was a mess and
yeah.
more coming tomorrow. So,
I prefer when it's snowing because it's not too cold when it's snowing,
right,
but after is the problem.
right,
Yeah,
right. Yes. And I would rather have snow than the ice just because
yeah,
it's easier to drive on snow than ice,
yes, yes.
but we don't get to choose. So,
Not like Vars. Gabri says not like Vars.
oh no, you froze
Yes,
there.
was really cold.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but uh, everybody was okay. I think nobody has called. Michelle was a
Oh
little bit.
yes.
Yes,
Afterward, yes. She got
yeah,
sick. Yeah. But
but everything was perfect in Vars.
yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, a group of fans were in Vars to see Mika perform at the free concert he did there. And it was quite cold from what I understand. Somebody was that Fanny said -7. Yeah.
-11,
Oh my
Mika
goodness.
said.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh dear. Ooh. No, it makes me shiver just to think about it. But
But you don't feel cold when you see Mika. Everything is perfect.
that's, I understand. Yes. When your sore feet go away and nothing else feels bad, everything is good. So
Yeah.
I understand that. So, are you getting ready to come to the US to see
I
Mika here?
I can't come to the US because I need visa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't
But
realize.
probably next time I will
Next.
see. Yes. It's not impossible to get visa, but it's more complicated.
Right.
So I will do Europe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and fortunately, we do know he's doing at least several shows in Europe. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be lucky. I
I'm
think
waiting for London and Carcassonne.
okay, good.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of people are going to Carcassonne.
Yes, it's a really nice place
Mm,
to visit. And my son and my husband they play all the time the game. There is one game, Carcassonne, a table game,
mm.
and I'm more curious.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could go, but I think it will be too much because if I come to London, I just don't think I can afford to. Flights are too
Yeah,
expensive to, turn to come back and go to France, and I can't stay straight through from London to Carcassonne. What
yeah,
that's
and it's not very easy to get to Carcassonne.
mm,
You have to go to Toulouse and then with the train.
wow.
And for me, going to Toulouse, I have to change two airplanes.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And we are in Europe.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll be making that trip, but oh well. I'll see him in London. So,
Yeah, in London will be very, very cool.
yeah, it
Yes,
will
I
be a
know
special.
it.
It sounds like it's going to be a special show. Every once in a while, when someone is promoting it, they write a little bit about it, and it sounds like it's going to be a quite big special show.
Yeah,
So I'm intrigued to see more and learn
yeah.
more.
I'm very happy because it will be the first concert at all for my son.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That'll be good.
you will know him finally.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Uh, Somebody is asking me. This poster was a gift from a fan who was there in Vars. Somebody on the screen has asked me a couple times, where did I get the poster? It was a gift, and they bought it there, I guess, or got it there. So
yeah. We the next day we go to every shop to take the posters.
ah,
Yeah,
right, yeah. Well, after it's over, they just get
yeah,
transferred out.
of
So
course.
yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
the people was very kind to give us the posters because, for example, they were finished in Vars, in the place where we have been, and we go to the village. There is one more village in Vars, one more
mm,
place, and there were some shops that they had the posters and they give it to us.
nice. That's very
Yeah,
nice. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to get some. That they're nice. They're really nice. So,
yeah.
well, thank you so much for joining us and talking with us. I hope that you stay COVID free. And
I hope so. I'm with three doses, so
well, yeah. So
I
well,
hope
let's hope
so.
your sister gets better quickly
Thank you.
and you can quit being a nurse.
Yeah. Thank you,
So,
Deb. Thank you
thanks.
for having me.
Oh yes, thank you, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Ah, there. Yes. So, I saw somebody said something about some of you were trading um, tips on how to get to Carcassonne, and that I hope that um, you saw them because the comments don't save when I save the video of this. It says, let's see, Michelle says you there's something goes to Lyon and then take the TGV to Carcassonne, and Issa said there's a direct flight from Brussels to Carcassonne with Ryanair. So um, so maybe you have some alternatives there, Ina. Um, instead of having to change planes twice. Let's see here. Um, just looking at reading back and seeing some of your comments. Okay, I am going to try one more time. Okay, I'm going to try Tara because we have not had a chance to talk to Tara for a couple weeks. See how she's doing there. Tara is in Australia, for those of you who haven't. There she
Hello.
is. Hi. Oh, she's in a blue
Sorry.
light.
Oh, I've got my LEDs on.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you go. You're
and my
glowing blue.
lights. And my brother-in-law put them up for Christmas.
Ah, nice.
So
There you
yeah,
are.
I sleep with the blue light on. So
Yes, nice.
so
And it's
yes.
still quite
Sorry I was
early.
late.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
it's about 6 in the morning, so it gets a little bit lighter now. So
Ah,
yeah.
wow.
So
Well, how have you
yeah.
been?
Not too bad. Um, my mother had the booster for
Okay,
COVID,
that's good. And I
so
think I
I'm
read
getting
in the
mine.
comments that uh, you're going to get the booster too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
I just want it over with. I want it over with, so hopefully no more jabs and hopefully,
Well,
because apparently, because
go ahead.
apparently it's really bad here. There's about 50,000 cases a day,
Ah,
so
yeah.
it's really bad.
Yeah,
So
I know some
yeah,
places are still struggling, still getting hit hard, and it's kind
yeah,
of discouraging for sure. But
definitely, definitely.
yeah.
So how have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy and um, trying to keep warm because it has been the winter finally arrived. We had a very mild winter up until a couple weeks ago, and now we've had snow and more coming. So I'm just trying to keep warm and keep busy. So it's been okay. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and getting
That's been
ready.
pretty.
Yeah, getting ready
No, no,
for
you.
some Mika travel, hopefully. So.
I hope he comes back to Australia. That was probably the best concert I went to. Never thought I would ever see him
Yeah.
ever. So,
Yeah.
oh well.
I'm sure he wishes that he could go too, because he had such big plans for 2020 that, had to be canceled and everything sort of thrown up into
Yeah,
the air. So I hope that he does
definitely,
get a chance to sort of, go around the world again. I see people saying
definitely.
it'd be nice if he came to Pakistan or Germany or
Yeah,
Netherlands or whatever, but
definitely,
uh,
for sure.
yeah,
He would have been so devastated after the whole rest of the tour was cancelled. He would have been devastated. So
I'm sure he was.
all that
Actually,
effort, you know,
yep.
yeah, all that
Yeah, they
effort and
plan. Yeah, they plan and for months to get. If you can just imagine to get all the flights and the dates at the venues and coordinate all the schedules of the musicians and everything, and just to have it all just gone. It had to be terribly disappointing. So,
of course, of course, of course. Yeah, as Michelle was saying, my nephew's class was positive too to COVID. My nephew's friends
Oh
from
dear.
his school was positive in his class too. Same as what Michelle was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister's testing them every 2 weeks.
Right.
So
Yeah.
for COVID, so it's been pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really scary. So I always have to soldier on. It's part of our life now. So
It sure
yeah,
seems like it. Yeah. So, and it's got to be hard for the kids going to school because staying at home
of course.
was not a good way to go to school. I know that was
No,
too difficult, but when you're a bunch of kids together like that,
it gets a handful. It becomes a
yeah,
handful.
yeah,
So,
and just
but
trying to, like you said, if one kid tests positive, then the whole class is at risk. So, and
of course,
it's
absolutely.
it's a little, it's got to be tiring to deal with from the teacher's
Of
standpoint
course.
and also from a parent's standpoint. So, yeah, I'm glad I don't have that particular worry. So,
Of course, of course. But we got through it, so
yeah,
we're just keeping safe and yeah, so that's all we
yeah,
can do.
yeah. So how are things for you otherwise? Like how's work going? Is that going okay?
Oh yeah, I started back at work last week. So but yeah, so it's been pretty good. We
Okay.
had one positive case at my work,
Oh dear.
but they've been isolating for the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no longer a site, a hot spot now. It's all good now. So that was
Okay.
a bit scary for me because I have anxiety. I have very bad anxiety.
Mm.
So yeah, but we got through. So it's all good now. So yeah.
All right. Well, good. Well, good. Well, I'm glad that you seem to be coping pretty well. Seems like you're managing to move forward and keep a good attitude, and I'm glad to hear that. So, yeah.
Of course, you have to now, don't you?
Well, you do.
You have to.
You do.
So,
You have to
but yeah,
look on the bright side because um, you just can't let yourself get down. I agree. So,
no,
yeah.
definitely. Well, thank you for having me, Deb.
Yeah. Well, it's good to catch up with you. I'm glad that you seem to be doing well, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
You shall, you shall.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we do have to stay high. That's all we can do, I think. When the news keeps coming at you, what can you do? Um, so yeah, what else is going on, guys? I'm trying to keep up with your comments as I'm talking, but it's kind of hard to read. Okay, Laura Bianchi. Let's see here. We have a few minutes. So hopefully we can connect with you. Hi, Isabel. Well, I have a feeling we're not connecting here with Laura. Usually if it's going to happen, it happens right away and there's nothing is happening here. I'm sorry, Laura. The only thing I can say to you guys, every week before I do this live, I make sure that that the app is updated. So that seems to help. So maybe if you guys haven't updated your app for a while, try that and see. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier for us to connect. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, this says Laura is unable to join. So yeah, maybe try that. I don't know what other advice I can offer because Instagram can be very glitchy and you never know. So yeah, well, guys, does anybody else have any other questions about anything? I am going to leave from here and I am going to go over to the MikaFanClub.com website, and I will post the links for the limited edition merchandise that I was talking about earlier. And yes, Lola, sometimes there is a bug on Instagram. Like I said, it can be very glitchy. So yeah, so I am going to post those links, and if you have any other suggestions about anything that you want to talk about here during the lives in the coming weeks, be sure to drop me a message. You can always leave me a message here on Instagram or over on MikaFanClub.com, where I am DC Deb. And yeah, let's see here. Is how long we order? Things on the website. I can't make out what your sentence was supposed to be there. I think you had a typo there or something. I will have links on the website for the merch. Where on the forum am I going to post the links? I think we do it in the members exclusive section. So you have to be logged in to see that section of the site, Isa. But I think that's where I've posted it before. So that's probably where it'll be this time too. Do I know if Mika will come to Greece? I do not know. He has not announced any more dates. And I don't even really know where he is right now, because he was in New York for a day or so last week. And then we haven't heard anything more from him. So I don't even know where he is now. Let's see here for delivery. I'm just reading through here. Yeah, Sherry, I'm sorry to hear that your back is bad. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm sorry for the kind of scattered hour this week. I think knocking everything over really started me off on the wrong foot, and I've just sort of not been able to get my thoughts collected here. So hopefully next week will be better. Or maybe next week I'll have a puppy, and that will be a big distraction, and it'll be worse. So we'll see. So thank you all for joining, though, this week and tolerating whatever craziness this was. And I appreciate that those of you that were here took the time, and I hope that you have a good week. Stay safe, and keep yourselves safe and positive, and come back to us next week. I will post in advance when the next Instagram live will be next week. Hopefully it'll be the same time. We'll see. And yeah, well, yes, the puppy will knock everything over. You're right, Karen. It won't be me. Okay, well, like I said, I'm going to go right now over to my computer, and I'll post those links for you. And if you have any other questions, always feel free to write to me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.